Now, good afternoon. Now I am going to discuss about the topic road safety system. I am Gifta Christalin from Civil. Then the road as accident. What is meant by road accident? Road accident is caused by collision between two or more motor vehicle or collision of a motor vehicle against any external object or skidding of motor vehicle resulting in death or body injuries. It called by accident. These are the accidents causing the various reasons or various factors like drivers, vehicle condition, road and conditions and external element. Here are some causes of road accidents we see. First one is the environmental factor. Environmental factor means the road accidents cause only for the driver or only for the vehicle. It's surrounding the environment is one of the reason for causing the road accidents. Next one is the human factor. While driver driving the vehicle, he is some distraction or some other reason, it causes the human factors. Next one is the vehicle and its conditions. While the vehicle proper working, so some other repair parts are there in the vehicles, it may be caused. These points are included in the vehicle conditions. Next one is the road and its conditions. Road and its conditions means when you drive the vehicles on the road, some roads may be defected or proper signage will be there, so it may be leads to the accidents. Now briefly explain the environmental factors. Environmental factors think so many some other reasons. First one is the weather conditions. Weather conditions means some weather conditions during the rainy season means the way full of will be wet. Wet means the skidding resistance will be reduced. When you drive the vehicle, the brake will not be applied. So it causes some accidents. Next, snow, ice, fog. Fog means the visibility of the driver. The visibility of the vehicle is very less. So the long distance vehicle does not find. So it may be causes the accidents. Next one is high wind, some snow or icy region means that it affected the road grip. So the stopping distance will be increases. So it leads to the accidents. Next one is the poor lighting conditions. Poor lighting conditions means low visibility during the night time. Some vehicles having low lighting power. So this type of accidents, some hazards or road signs are properly visible to the driver. It leads to the accidents. Okay. Next one is the road surface condition. Road surface conditions may causes the uneven surfaces. Some roads are maybe cracks or defects or some slide up and downs are there. Some potholes. Potholes means improper even of the surface. Then standing of water during the rainy season, the water is lagging on the road. So this is the uneven conditions of the road. This causes the reason for the poor maintenance of the road conditions. It may be the driver identify the depth. If the standing of water means the driver does not identify the depth of the road, otherwise there is no potholes visible for the driver. It may causing the accidents. Next one is the wildlife crossing. Wildlife crossing means during the driver drive the vehicle in some forest area, the animals suddenly it crossing the vehicle like deer, elk, etc. It may be causes the vehicle, the driver will be surprised. It leads to the severe just a shivering of the driver. It may be causes the accidents. Next one is the natural hazards. Natural hazards means falling of debris. Falling of debris means what? During the rainy season or some other the environmental conditions, some landsliding, rock falling. It's near to the road surfaces. It leads to the what unwanted things present in the road surfaces. Driver cannot visible. So due to the high speed of driving the vehicle, suddenly it causes the accidents. Next one is the glare from sunlight. While driver drive the vehicle in sunrise or sunset, the glare will be forms. It's a glare means it is the blind. It blind that the road will be blind. The driver impair the visibility. Nowadays, we also do the same situation. We are causing the situation. This maybe leads to the accidents. Okay, next one is air quality and pollution. Air quality means pollution means it if the road surface is near to the fog or fire into the waste product, it will causes the fog or smog. It will pollute the air and it reduce the visibility. It may be causes the one of the accidents. Next one is the human factor. Human factor is only the driver, only the reason for this. The human factors are some people's near to the people reason for this accidents. First one is the speeding. Speeding is a driver drive the vehicle at a high speed when it leads to the accident. If the speed limit is 500 meters, 500 kilometers speed only, but the driver will drive the vehicle in 880 kilometer, 550 kilometer speed means the drive the vehicle in 80 kilometer. It leads to the accidents. Okay, next one is distracted the driver. Like this type of activities like inside or outside of the driver, like activities like talking to the mobile phone or hearing music or eating something inside the vehicle, it leads to the it distracted the driver. Otherwise driver watching some outside or some other talking to someone in the outside, it leads to the light distraction. The accidents will be causes. Next one is the reckless driving. Reckless driving means if the driver have well wished on driving, so he waving through the traffic, very small gap is there in the vehicle between one vehicle between another vehicle. The driver you can escape the small gap, so the wave through the traffic. Next one is the nail gating. Nail gating means very small distance between one vehicle to another vehicle. It's called by nail gating. It may be sometimes leads to the rear end accidents. Rear end accidents means one before the vehicle parking one front side, then the vehicle back side vehicle is lightly damaged to the front side of front vehicle back side. This is the rear end collision. Okay, then next one is the ignoring traffic signs. So if the red signal is there means lightly passing through the this is headlight jumping, light signal jumping. So this is the reason for causing the accidents. Next one is driving under the influence. While the driver drive the vehicle during taking alcohol or drugs, it impair to the judgment and it will be reaction time. It maybe leads to the accidents. Next one is the poor visibility. Poor visibility means inadequate usage of lights, then not clearing snow or ice from the windows. It leads to the accidents. Improper cleaning of the windows or some other reasons for poor visibility. The driver adjusts to the weather condition. It may be the weather condition will be changed. This type of accidents will cause us. Okay, next one is failure to obey traffic laws. Traffic laws, most of the people not obeying the traffic laws, like ignoring the speed limits. If the speed limit is 50 kilometer means they are not drive the vehicle in 50 kilometer. He will drive the vehicle in 180 kilometer. So this type of not obeying the laws leads to the accident. Then running of red lights and not obeying stop signs and improper lane. Then overtaking single lane, they are not mentioned overtaking this sides, but they are overtake only that portion. It leads to the increasing the accident risk. Next one is inexperience. Inexperienced person handle the whole or heavy load vehicles like carriage vehicle or lorry, something large size of vehicle. During it leads to the error. The lacking skill. The experience may be give better decision making, but sometimes it leads to the accidents. Next one is the medical condition. Medical condition is a health issues. Health issues. Some drivers are affected some health issues, hearing problem or physical conditions. It otherwise sudden heart attack or sudden stroke problem. This may be suddenly causes while driver driving the vehicle. It increases the accident risk. So they cannot control the vehicle. It leads to the accidents. Next one is the emotional state. Emotional state means driver while driving, it may he will angry or he will upset or overthinking some another issues or overthinking. This is the reason. When you are very angry, don't drive the vehicle. Then instead distract the driver, affect the decision making. Some drivers are overthinking and drive the vehicle. If some vehicle pass through this vehicle, they cannot understand, they cannot listen. So this type of things are causes the accidents. Next one is the vehicle maintenance. Neglecting. Some people are neglecting the small like maintaining the brakes, maintaining the tire and lights. Some small things and oil changing. This is the neglecting these small things. It leads to the high risk and it increases the accidents rate will be increases. Next one is the vehicle landed condition. Vehicle landed condition is the nowadays it cars the major of the most and major type of it conditions are causing the accidents. One is the mechanical failure. Mechanical failure means the brake. Mechanical failure causing the reason for mechanical failure, the brakes not working, steering system not working, tire and suspension does not working. It due to the high speed. When the driver drive the vehicle in high speed, the loss of control. The vehicle is a loss of control. It leads to the accidents. Okay. Next one is tire blowouts. Tire blowouts means sudden failure of tire. When you cannot expect anything the failures. This is affected by them. Suddenness is one of the reasons for puncture and worn tires and over inflation. Inflation means if the tire will have more air or have very less air, means it will be causes. When the tire blows, the vehicle is a loss of control, especially at high speeds. So it leads to the accidents. Next one is the brake failure. Brake failure means the own brake pads. Own brake pads leads to the, it's not applying the, while applying the brake, it will not apply. So the brake failure will be causes. Next, brake fluid leakage. Then faulty of the brake. This is the one of the reason for brake failures. Next, it can be resulting the rear end collision of a failure. Rear end collision, previously I told. Only the back side of the vehicle will causing the collision. It will damage the back side of the vehicle. It's a rear end collision. Next one is the faulty lightning. Faulty lightning means non-functioning headlights and tail lights and brake lights or turn signals. Non-functioning of headlight means you cannot visible the front side of the vehicle. Next one is the brake lights. Brake lights is more important while driving in the night times. Otherwise, you are driving the vehicle, the before or after the come to the another vehicle, if you are applying the brake, the signal will not be received from another vehicle. So it may be causes the accidents. Next one is the turning signals. One is the left indicator or right indicator. Any one of the indicator is faulty means if you are turning right side, you cannot identify with another one. So it may be leads to the accidents. So this type of accidents causing for reduce this type of accidents is light variations may causes the heavy risk of the accidents. Next one is vehicle overloading. When you are carrying excessive amount of like passengers or heavy loads, and like a lorry means having most of the load is dumped on the backside. It may be affect the visibility, or you cannot see the side mirror is full dumped with the material, so you cannot see the vehicle side to the your vehicle, so it affected the stability of the vehicle. And if the driver, if you are applying the brake, the braking system will be cannot be predictable. So heavy load, due to the heavy load, it will be very handling is very difficult. Okay, this type of overloading you must be avoided. Only the quantity of required amount of load will be capable for some vehicle, it won't be allowed. Next one is improper maintenance. Improper maintenance means neglecting routine maintenance. Neglecting routine means like oil changing, fluid leakage, tire air checking, some other points. This type of neglecting the small amount of the changes, it causes the large amount of failure, some mechanical failure. It will be leads to the accidents. Next one is the defective parts. If you are installing defective parts, called defective parts are counterfeit parts, such as that if the airbag price is less the 15,000 may, you can place duplicate parts in 2,000 rupees. Then seat belt price is high means you can easily duplicate parts, fix the duplicate parts. Then electronic components also like that. This type of parts you fit into the cars, it cannot be work during the accidents time, so it will be affected, the effectiveness of safety system will be reduced, and if affected, the injuries or death may be causes. Next one is the lack of safety features. Lack of safety features means nowadays the most of the vehicle is automated, then anti-lock braking system and electronic stability control. These type of systems are sometimes it's not working, suddenly they cannot work, so it maybe leads to the accident. Next one is the age and conditions. Age, older vehicle means it can be whenever it will be failure during the highways or during some reasons, the structural weakness, due to the structural weakness it may be repaired some during the drive the own way, so it causes the collisions with newer vehicle, so it leads to the whole damage of the structure. Okay, next one is vehicle modification. Vehicle modification means unauthorized modification, or unauthorized modification means if your vehicle suspension changing, hazards and engine turning and vehicle system will be lightly changed, so it can be not safe for the same vehicle, so it leads to the accidents. Next last point is road and its conditions. Road and its condition causing the accidents most of this we are saying. One is the surface condition. Surface condition is the reason for poorly maintained road. Very poor roads means having potholes, cracks and uneven surfaces, up and downs are there in the poorly maintained road. It leads, when vehicle passing to the poorly maintained road in high speed, the loss of control. The loss of control means it leads to the accidents. Okay, next one is the visibility and lightning. Visibility and lightning means the insufficient, the proper lightning, improper of the lightning during the night hours or weather conditions may be changed. The visibility is very less means some driver is causing the accidents. Okay, next one is road marking and signage. Some areas the road marking will be unclear. Okay, unclear signage or inadequate warning signs are there, or faded or missing road markings are there. It may be the driver is very confused among the driving, so it may be risk the accidents. In mega cities or some other in main cities means if the driver very confused if the road is right or left, it leads to the accidents. Okay, next one is the weather condition. Already you know the weather condition. During the rainy season, the brake efficiency or friction efficiency is very less, so it cannot be suddenly apply for the brakes. So snow and icy region, the road full of falling in the snow or ice, Ice means it reduces slipping surfaces. So the braking system is does not properly work. So next one is the fog. Fog means it forming the white color formation. It leads to the reduce the visibility of the drivers. Okay, these are some reasons for causing the accidents. Next one is road layout and designs. Road layout and designs are poorly designed road layout, such as like now road plans are like sharp bends, blind spot, and inadequate lane marking. These are some reasons for layout marking. Then carriageway width will be reduced, or some overturning distance will be reduced. This type of road marking or road alignment, it may be leads to the accidents. Okay, particularly in the high traffic area means it definitely leads the accidents. Next one is the roadside hazards. Roadside hazard means uncertainly fall the trees or utility poles. And next one is obstacle or some other rock or any other object suddenly fall to the road. If normally drive the vehicle, suddenly the object cannot be visible. Sometimes it leads to the severe accident and injuries. Okay. Next one is a gentle. In world globally, I think 1.35 millions of accidents, 1.35 millions of death occurs due to the reason of the accidents. So the level of accidents will be only same for global, national, and next one is megacity level and urban and rural level. Urban and rural level, most of the accidents are causing only the road layout and the improper maintenance of vehicle, some other reasons for causing the accidents. Next one is the gentle guidelines. What are the guidelines must be followed for in reducing the accidents rate? First one is the following of speed limit. The speed limits, if the speed limit is 30 km means you must follow the speed limit. It reduce the accident ratio is very less. Okay. Next one is that never drive under the influence of alcohol or drugs. Driver while drive the vehicle, don't drink. Okay, so most of the information are given by the for more awareness program also given for our government, but not following the rules. So it leads to the so many accidents. Next one is using seat belt. When you are driving a four-wheeler, you must using the seat belt. Otherwise, your vehicle with collision with another vehicle, the seat belt is when you are not wearing the seat belt, the air bags are not working. So the due to the accident rate or accident injuries or accident death will be increased. So everyone, you must drive the four-wheeler means you must use the seat belt. Next one is avoid distraction. When you must especially in driving a four-wheelers or bus or lorry or some other vehicle, avoid distraction while using two-wheelers only. Two-wheeler also while don't using texting or talking to someone or eating something, then hearing some songs. So these are some distraction while playing with children's driving. So this distraction must be you avoid. If you are driving the vehicle, you only drive the vehicle, not do the others. Okay. Next one is the regular vehicle maintenance. In home also you have motorbikes or cars are there. So regular maintenance you must follow for 6 months, 1 year you must maintain your vehicle. It will be most of the accidents will be reduced this type of reason. Okay. You must next one is you must wear helmets while driving the two-wheelers. Most of the students are using two-wheelers, so you must wear the helmets. It reduces the risk while your two-wheeler is get for accidents. So the accident rate does not reduce, but the death rate will be reduced. Okay. This is the why you must using the helmets. Next one is create pedestrian must using the crosswalks. Some areas only they are providing crosswalks, so the pedestrian using the crosswalk mostly this will be reduced. Next one is them for it only for human factor, the physical and mental alertness. Physical and mental alertness means the while drive the vehicle you must do that, otherwise do not drive if you have drinking alcohol. Next one is if you taking any medicines or drug, okay, it affected the you do not drive the vehicle. When you are tired you are not drive the vehicle, okay, because it can be risk of the accidents will be more. Okay, next one is if you are sick or injured don't drive the vehicle. Then you are angry or upset, please do not drive the vehicle. Next one is these are the things you can easily follow. So these things are will be if you are following these things the accident rate will be reduced. Okay, next one is the traffic signs. Traffic signs are divided into three main categories. One is the mandatory regularity sign. Next one is the cautionary sign. Next one is the information sign. First one is the mandatory sign. Mandatory sign means it's donated in a red color with circular information signage board. Okay, mandatory means it is red color and circular signal or signage signal. Okay, next one is cautionary means it is denoted as a triangular sign. Okay, next one is information means it is a rectangular shape and blue in color in signage board. First one is cautionary. We are going to discuss the mandatory signs. What are the mandatory signs? If you are crossing the roadway you can see if the mandatory signs means it is denoted in a red color circular pattern. Okay, where U-turn is prohibited. U-turn is prohibited means U-turn symbol is there, one cross line is there. So this area U-turn is not allowed, means this type of sign is there. Okay, next one is overtaking prohibited. This type of sign is if the lane is very small, so it's a single lane means the overtaking is this type of area must be prohibited, so it can be denoted this type of sign. Next one is the speed limit. Next U-turn prohibited. Next one is trucks prohibited. Trucks means overload vehicles. Most of the cities like Tirunelveli, also some other areas, the trucks prohibited during the daytime, so it causes the traffic and it will be sometimes may causes the accidents also. So this sign used for the mandatory signs. Okay, next one is cautionary sign. Cautionary sign means it is denoted as a triangular shape in red color. It will be already we are discussed. Okay, it is denoted by right or left hand curve. If the turning is there means it denoted the one curve, it is rectangular shape. Okay, next one is right or left reverse bend. Right or left reverse bend in it can be denoted like this. Next one is the narrow bridge. Narrow bridge means if the way is very large but some distance you have a small narrow size of bridge, so it cannot be this area you cannot overtake, or you can watch and go. So this sign indicates the narrow bridges. Next one is men at work. Most of the time we are watch this type of signage board. Men at work, if the brick work is there or some other work is there on this road surfaces, this signage board is indicated. Men at work or men at some other board, signage board. So this it can be very slow. When you drive the vehicle, it will be very slow. Next one is the pedestrian crossing. Pedestrian crossing means that's a zebra crossing. In major cities, it's like white color line formation is a pedestrian crossing. So pedestrian only crossing one side to another side use only this zebra crossing. Okay, next and this type of indication is side road, left or right. If the road is divided into some other one branch, this type of indication is a side road, left or branch. It is one of the intersection of the road. It may be the 4 road intersection, 3 side intersection. It can be denoted like this. Next one is two-way operation. The arrow mark is one side and another arrow mark is another side, means it's a two-way operation. Two-way operation means one, if the vehicle, it's a single lane, but the vehicle moves one side and it comes another one side. So this sign will be indicated. Then school is there, so you can use this sign. Next one is the graduated railway crossing. Graduated railway crossing means using the railway track sign. So the railway tracks is near to your road or you are near to your station. It means this symbol is indicated. Next one is the speed breaker. If the speed breaker is there, its speed breaker is near to, next you can see the speed breaker means it's the hum type of signage board is there. Next one is end dual carriageway. If you having a dual carriageway, 2-lane way, if your 2-lane way will be end into single lane. So this type of signage board will be indicate this message. Next one is some hills area, the falling of rocks due to the heavy rain or some other reasons, the rocks are falling. So this sign will be indicated. Reason for the falling of rocks. So don't go that position. Don't go that roadway. So don't use this roadway. So this type of sign will be indicated. Okay, next one is the information sign. Information sign will be indicated only in blue in color. Okay, this signs only for fuel bank is there. Then one is the parking on sides. If you are parking in vehicle in some other area, you can, this type of blue color board is you can see. Okay, this is a information sign. If the arrow mark is there, means the parking sides, parking on this side. So next one is the blue color marking for fuel bank. Fuel banks means 50 meter is there for fuel backup, means it's near to 50 meter for petrol bank. It can be identification for signage. It's a information signage board. Next one is taxi stand is there. When you are using the P means parking area, taxi stand is there or some other toll gate is there, means it can be indicated with the blue color information sign. These are the signs you must be followed and you must be obeying the signs. Okay, if you are obeying traffic laws, if you are following the traffic laws, means the accidents will be, most of the accidents will be reduced. As a people, you must obey the basic things. Know what is meant by the road, what is meant by the road safety systems, what are the signs are followed, the reason for using this sign. You must study the signage board and rules. Then drivers extra you can learn this the informative things about the road signs. It will be easy to reduce the accident rate. Okay, then thank you.